So in last night's video, I made it very clear that if the SPY gaps up, it's likely going to be a gap and go. It's likely going to spike to 562 to fill the gap. It's likely going to reverse the gaps. If we drop back down to 558.70, that's going to be the best level to buy call options for a gap reversal. Another level we wanted to buy call options was towards the 559.60 range. With that being said, we ended up going 7 for 7 on the day. We had multiple 100% profit returns on call options. Then we had nearly a 300% return on put options. I made it very, very clear if you were watching the previous videos that we're looking for put options towards the 561.50 to 562, likely going to drop first for the overall bearish gap reversal. And then in terms of yesterday's video, I made it very clear we're going to be focused on buying the dips and buying call options because if SPY gaps up, it's likely going to have a gap and go. It's likely going to close strong towards the highs. So in terms of the bullish confirmations, you could see right here, this was one of the levels. If you watched last night's video, we were interested in buying calls at 559.70, this previous resistance right here. SPY ended up having a gap up, 30-minute bullish confirmation, 30-minute trend reversal wick towards the previous resistance, towards the previous resistance, towards the previous resistance. Confirmation to buy call options, ride it up to the gap that's waiting to fill above. As you can see right here, we had a gap that was waiting to fill above right here at 561.50. 561.50 to 562 was likely going to drop first. If you see a red bearish 30-minute confirmation, you're going to want to be buying put options there. In terms of that overall trade, you can see right here, you had support on the 1-minute chart that was not tested. You had support at 561.80 towards the highs, and then a massive sell-off. Once the massive sell-off ended up occurring, this was another opportunity to be buying call options. You had multiple opportunities to buy call options at the levels with the 30-minute bullish confirmation, with the 30-minute trend reversal confirmation. And then in terms of what I teach you, when we have a bullish level, when we have a bullish setup, you're going to want to buy call options when you see the green, red, green pattern. This pattern has been repeating itself to a T and working flawlessly non-stop. It just keeps on showing up within this overall bullish market. You can see right here, SPY has a gap up. It has a gap and go. It reverses at the gap at 561.50, comes crashing back down, and then it begins to reverse at this gap that's waiting to fill below at 558.70. I told you in last night's video, this was the best level to buy call options heading into tomorrow. And look at the confirmations. You have a green bullish candlestick, you have a red candlestick in the middle, then you have a green bullish candlestick. You have the green, red, green. There's a very nice floor at the previous closing price. It's gonna try to reverse. It's gonna try to spike back up to the high of this 30-minute candle at 562. And then you have the same pattern working once again. So you should have been in on call options on the opening of this 30-minute candlestick, sell into the overall move. And then you had the same exact pattern occur again. You had the green, red, green pattern, buy call options on the opening of the next 30 minutes, and the floor was above this previous resistance. The strategy worked twice today. It worked twice in a fucking row, man. Do you understand? You're subscribed to this channel. Losing is a personal fucking choice. How are you gonna go fucking red if you're using our levels with the strategies that I've created? The green, red, green pattern ended up working out twice today. You go back and you watch all my fucking videos. It's the same pattern that nobody else is teaching you, printing at the speed of fucking light non-stop, man. So with that being said, we ended up going 7 for 7 on the fucking day, man. If you used my information, there is no excuse to be red. All of the levels ended up working. You were well aware. We were bullish. We were long biased at the 559.60 and 558.70. And then in terms of being short biased, in terms of being bearish, when the gap fills. This is why when we were in calls, I ran up calls for 150% profit return. I made it very clearly at the exact fucking peak, man. I'm gonna show you. I made it very, very clearly to scale out and leave some runners. So in terms of runners, that's like 20% of your position size. If they go to 0, it doesn't matter. And we set profit stops as well to secure the runners and to secure the profits. That was the exact fucking highs at 10:44 a.m. At 10:44 a.m., I made it very, very clear to get out of call options, man. That was the exact high of day at 10:44 a.m. Do you understand? I ran a fucking call options for 150% profit return. Now, I'm gonna show you everything it is that we did inside of Team Roar. And then in terms of the end of this video, I'm gonna give you the overall new levels, man. So let's get into the trades, man. In terms of the trades, I'm gonna walk you through it, man. So we're gonna start off with the morning trading session. As you can see, the first trade on the day, we ended up buying SPY call options. We ended up buying at 9:39 a.m. Let's buy 562 SPY calls for 58 cents. We ended up buying these 562 calls for 58 cents a contract, man. I'm going to walk you through this overall move. So we got in at 58 cents an overall contract. I already explained to you reasons in terms of being bullish, but in terms of that overall trade went from 50 cents all the way to 110 cents. We ended up getting profit stopped out in the 70-cent range. And you could see the game plan was very clear as well, to be buying the dips as long as 559.62 is holding. And then the best level I gave you guys yesterday was the previous closing price for a gap and go, drops back down, fills the gap, reverses at the fucking gap. So with that being said, that was a phenomenal trade where we got in the mid 50 cent range and we ended up exiting in the 70 cent range, starting off the day for a very nice win. And then in terms of the second trade on the day, let's buy 563 SPY calls for 32 cents a contract. 563 calls at 10:36 a.m. You're going to see right here. I'm going to walk you through this, man. We're going to go to 10:36 a.m. We ended up buying call options right here. 10:32 a.m. at the exact lows. We bought these fucking call options. We got profit stopped out right here, man. This was a phenomenal fucking trade. We bought at the exact fucking lows, sold towards the exact fucking peak, and then they came crashing back down towards the initial entry and even ended up going lower. 563 SPY calls for 32 cents an overall contract, man. 32 cents a fucking contract in terms of that position at 10:36 a.m. So 10:36 a.m. right here, we ended up buying towards the exact lows. And then at the speed of fucking light, man, I'm telling you, 563 call play was fucking insane. And then at the speed of fucking light, they ended up going to the 70-cent range. That was the second win on the day. Now, let's get into the puts, man. 10:49 a.m. Let's buy 558 SPY puts for 30 cents a contract. 10:49 a.m. We ended up buying these put options. I'm going to walk you through this, man. Look at this. Right here, 10:49 a.m. I'm going to walk you through this. We got in these puts right here. Do you see this, man? Towards the exact fucking lows. Literally towards the exact lows. We're buying calls at the exact fucking lows, selling at the peak. Then we're buying puts at the exact fucking lows, selling at the peak. Look at this. Right here. 10:49 a.m. Let's buy 558 SPY puts for 30 cents. As soon as we fucking buy these puts, look at this. 10:49 a.m. This is 10:49 a.m. As soon as we fucking get in, the next minute candle goes from fucking 30 to fucking 60 cents at the speed of fucking light, man. This is why you got to be fucking ready. And you got to have your market orders fucking ready, man, to execute on these fucking trades. And then we ended up getting profit stopped out in the 100-cent range. That's 3 for 3 right there. And then in terms of my own personal trades that I ended up alerting, I'm going to walk you through that, man. So in terms of my overall trades, I ended up going 4 for 4 in terms of my own personal trades. In terms of our trades combined, 7 for 7 on the day. I'm going to walk you through this, man. So in terms of my personal trades, it was all call options, man. Every single fucking trade, man. Non-stop fucking winning on call options. I'm going to walk you through this, man. So in terms of the overall trades, it starts with SPY calls. There we go. All right, so let me walk you through this here. So in terms of the overall trades at 10:53 a.m. This was the first trade that I ended up. This was the second one that I ended up taking in terms of my personal trades. I had a trade before this on calls. I ran up 150%. I'm gonna show you this one. Let's buy SPY 561 calls at 53 cents a contract. So at 10:53 a.m. right here, we ended up buying the SPY 561 calls at 53 cents a contract. So in terms of that overall trade, I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through this right here. So this is where I ended up buying those call options. As you can see, I got in at the exact fucking lows. And then I sold the exact fucking peak, man. Look at this trade. This is fucking beautiful. I'm in at 53 cents at 10:53 a.m. And then in terms of where I ended up exiting at the exact fucking peak. I literally sold right here at 70. Let me show you that real-time alert. So 77 cents. I got out at the exact fucking peak at 77 cents a contract. That was a phenomenal trade. Now, in terms of the next one, man. In terms of the next one, you can see right here, 1:49 p.m. This was the next one, 48 cents. Same strike. I'm in at 48 cents. And then as you can see right here, I'm going to walk you through this. This was at 1:49 p.m. So in terms of 1:49 p.m., that's right here. This is where I bought the calls towards the exact fucking lows again. And then I sold the exact fucking peak, man. I got in those at 48 cents a contract. And then I made it very clear that I sold at 76 cents. We had a member get out at 79 cents. We are killing it non-fucking stop, man. That was my third win on the day on calls. And then in terms of the fourth one, man, let me walk you through this one. So let's buy SPY 561 calls at 47 cents. I sold the peak right here. And then I ended up getting back in on the dip because I knew the 30-minute candlestick was going to close bullish, but it made sense to take my profits with such a big spike. So I quickly got back in. Let's rebuy SPY 561 calls at 47 cents a contract. And then I ended up exiting that position at 65 cents a contract. I got back in right here at the exact fucking lows. I ended up exiting at 65 cents a contract, and then they quickly went to 105 a contract, man. We were winning non-fucking stop today. 7 for fucking 7, man. It was so fucking simple. If you would have just used the fucking levels with the 30-minute candlesticks, you should have been printing money all fucking day. You should have made hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of fucking dollars, man. I gave you the levels yesterday. I gave you the game plan. If SPY gaps up, it's gonna have a gap and go. Best level, gap close reversals, bearish zone, 561.50 to 562, bearish gap close reversal. We played puts for fucking 300%. We ran that fucking up in 10 fucking minutes. And then in terms of the calls, gap close reversal zone, green, red, green, buy call options on the next 30-minute candle, green, red, green, buy call options on the next 30-minute candle. You could have bought call options twice with the levels. Go back and watch the video. I told you, 558.70, buy call options if you see the bullish patterns, bullish trends. Green, red, green, you're buying call options on the opening of that 30-minute candlestick right here, right? And then in terms of the next level, what did I tell you? Mid 559. Well, look right here. You have a floor at the 560, 559 level. I wrote it in the fucking title, 560. Did you fucking go, okay, green, red, green. Oh shit, that's a bullish pattern that just worked. Green, red, green. Next 30-minute candlesticks, bullish as fuck. Now we have a higher floor, green, red, green. Previous resistance right here, 560. Oh shit, Will's video fucking buy calls 560 written in the fucking title. Oh shit, how many fucking multimillionaires are using this fucking information that I fucking taught them, print at the speed of fucking light? Winning is a personal fucking choice over here, man. The green, red, fucking green pattern happened back to fucking back. Buy fucking calls. It's written in the title, 560. Sell the fucking rip. You should have been out at fucking 561.50. That's just fucking common sense. I literally told everyone in the chat, 561.50 is the price target. That's where you overall sell. I ended up selling too soon. No fucking regrets. Fucking 7 for 7 on the fucking day. With that being said, it's just an obvious sell to sell at 561.50. This was the profit target that I gave them. A lot of people in Team Roar, they like to hold their trades. You know, when I sell a trade and they think it's going to go further, they'll just fucking hold it. You know, they'll set the profit stops, they'll hold the fucking trades. They're self-sufficient in that sense. So you can see right here, you have all the support at 561.80, 561.80, 561.80. And then once this support on the 1-minute chart cracked, it was a massive flush. And then it came crashing back down to fill the gap. Then it reversed the gap. So if it spikes right back fucking up to that previous support, it's going to react as a fucking resistance level. It's going to form lower highs. So you sell and you get the fuck out of calls, man. Look, you should have made a fuck ton of money if you followed the information that I provided you inside of last night's video. It worked to a fucking T, man. So big shout out to the Roar team. We absolutely crushed it, man. We had members. I think I saw someone say they turned like $89 or something into fucking $2,800, and they recently joined the. Yeah. We had a Roar member. They started with $89. It's now at $2,800. Man, they're fucking crushing it, man. Said the Discord is helping pay for some of his college expenses, and he loves the program, man. I'm telling you, we have a lot of members that are printing nonstop at the speed of fucking light. So for those of you who are serious in being part of our secured private organization, you're going to see in real time a lot of the trades that we make, you're going to see it correlates with the strategies that I'm literally fucking teaching you. And then some of them are purely based off of intuition. Some of the trades you're going to have no fucking clue in terms of why we're entering. But it works, and we're winning 90% plus of the fucking time. Who do you know that is buying cheap, far, out of money options, selling deep in the money, 90% of the time successfully, man? I'm telling you, you just hold the fucking contracts that we fucking buy. The debt plays can drop 50, 60, 70%. You hold them, they come back to fucking life, man. I had this play on fucking calls. Even this was a fucking win. I had a play on fucking 561 calls into the close. I had a play on 561 calls. I got in at 25 cents. They dropped to 5 fucking cents, and then they spiked to 30 fucking cents. You could have averaged down a little bit, or you could have just sold into the fucking rip. Every single fucking trade went in the money and printed at the speed of fucking light. You just gotta fucking hold them, man. And we do not use stop losses. Our max risk per trade is what we put in the fucking trade. If the contracts expire worthless, if they don't go in the fucking money, if they're not fucking printing, then we lose our max risk per trade. Could be 1%, 2% of your account, right? Obviously, if your account's smaller, you're gonna have to risk more. It is what it is. But in terms of the wins, man, 90% fucking win rate, 90% plus fucking win rate over here. And we're known for selling deep in the money. 90% of the fucking time, man. This was phenomenal. And in terms of another bullish pattern, look at this, man. This was a reason to be bullish last 30 minutes, which is another reason why I was holding calls. You have a green bullish candlestick right here, right? So you have this green bullish candlestick right here, right? I'm going to draw the fucking ovals, man. We're going to draw the fucking ovals. Green bullish candlestick right here. Then you have a green bullish candlestick right here. And then you have a red trend reversal candlestick right here, which could be considered bearish in a sense. It could also be considered bullish, depending on how it looks. You know, some people thought this was overall bullish in a sense because it was kind of grinding up, forming higher support. But again, 561.50 previous support reacts as resistance. This was a tough overall play in that situation. But you could see if you just study the overall pattern, man, so many similarities. You have this red candlestick right here, and then you have this red candlestick right here. And then you have this red candlestick right here. So what happens on the fourth candlestick? The fourth candlestick, SPY drops back down to the previous 30 minutes. SPY drops back down towards the previous 30-minute low. And then it's green and bullish. And then it's green and bullish, right? And then you had the green, red, green pattern. Man, this is just so fucking simple. If you use the 30-minute chart at my fucking levels, you should be making money non-fucking stop. The green, red, green pattern. You had the gap and go. Comes back down to fill the gap. Floor, fucking wick, wickety wick, right? And then you have the green, red, green pattern, buy call options on the opening of the next 30-minute candlestick right here. You're buying call options on the opening of this candle. And then you should be saying, oh shit, the green, red, green pattern just worked. We had a very nice breakout. Green, red, green. Oh fuck, it's time to buy call options again. Higher support is at the previous resistance. In the fucking title, it said buy calls at 560. Ride that fucker up to 561.50. Sell the fucking move. Previous support reacts as a resistance at 561.50. Look, man, you should have made a fuck ton of money, man. You should have made FU fucking money today, man. It was such a simple, easy day. We bought calls all fucking day at the levels on the fucking dips, man. 6 for fucking 6 on the fucking calls. And then 1 for fucking 1 on the puts, man. Who the fuck do you know? Look at that fucking play, man. This was fucking crazy. 10:49 a.m. 558 fucking puts. 30 to fucking 109 in 10 fucking minutes, man. Who the fuck is doing this? Who the fuck is buying cheap far out of the money option contracts, selling deep in the money, winning 90% of the time, and not using a stop loss, man? All these other fucking traders talk about risk management 101, put in your max risk for fucking trade. Well, our max risk per trade is what we're putting into the contract. So if they expire worthless, they're so fucking cheap. We just let them fucking expire worthless. We have the whole fucking day for these contracts to go on the money. Do you understand? We have the whole fucking day. If we're buying fucking right here when SPY's at 559, if we're buying fucking 561 calls, we have the whole fucking rest of the day for them to go in the fucking money. I'm telling you, 90% of the time when we buy far out of the money and we go far out, you'll see us that time. We'll go far fucking out. Fucking 3 to 5 strikes out. You'll see us, man. We're going the furthest out of the money, cheapest, low risk, biggest percentage gains, winning 90% of the time, selling in the money 90% of the time. Who do you know of? What other group do you know of that is winning 90% of the time, buying cheap, far, out of money options, selling deep in the money 90% of the time? In this group, we hold our fucking trades. We hold our fucking trades for massive fucking wins. And our max risk per trade is what we put into the contracts. If they expire worthless, they're not going in the money, it expires fucking worthless, then we lose our max risk per trade, 1-2%, just as any other trader, right? Except what we do differently is we don't use fucking stop losses. We set profit stops. We set the profit stops to secure our profits. And then we increase our winnings once we're up, 15%, 20%. Well, once we start to go up, we tend to go up very fucking big. You saw that fucking trade with puts. As soon as we fucking got in, it doubles in a fucking minute. So once we start to go up a little bit, the winning tends to be big. The winning tends to continue. It tends to be in our fucking favor. So when we're up a little bit, we add to our fucking positions. And then how do we protect our new average cost? How do we manage our fucking risk? We set a profit stop. We quickly add to winners to increase the fucking winning, because when we win, the winning tends to be in our favor. It tends to keep on fucking going. It tends to win fucking big, right? When we're up, we try our best to avoid adding to losers. We tend to not do that, and we don't like doing that. We like adding to winners, and quickly into the trade, we like to win, right? To balance and average the cost out and to continue winning. We set the profit stops, we move the profit stops up, and then we get stopped out for fucking profits. A nice little rejection. We do not get back all of our gains, right? We get stopped out for profits. We sell into the fucking move. So look, man, we're doing the complete opposite of every other fucking trader. You are following me. I showed you all the fucking trade alerts. I showed you all the fucking real-time entries, all the fucking real-time exits. Look, man, who the fuck do you know is doing this, man? I showed you every single fucking trade. Who? What are you fucking out? Who do you know that is fucking doing this? We are printing non-fucking stop at the speed of fucking light. There's not a single fucking person in this fucking planet besides this fucking group that is doing this, man. If you're serious about making fucking money, it's the first link down below in the description, man. We're trying to get you in here so you can print at the speed of fucking light. Non-fucking stop. I'm in the group. It's non-stop winning, man. Non-fucking stop winning. So with that being said, it's the first link down below within the description for those of you who actually want to win. For those of you who want to win non-fucking stop. You want to print non-fucking stop? You want to keep on winning? That's all we fucking do over here. All we know how to do is fucking win. Losing, it's not in our DNA. We don't know what that is. What the fuck is losing? We're down fucking 50, 60, 70%? All right, let's fucking run it back up in the money we sell in the money for a big fucking win. There is no fucking losing over here. This group is for fucking winners. You want to fucking win? It's the first link down below within the description, man. I'm telling you, it's a fucking choice. So with that being said, in terms of the game plan heading into tomorrow, man, I'm telling you, nobody's giving you this information. Nobody is showing you these fucking trades. This is what it is that I fucking created. It works. We print at the speed of fucking light. Non-motherfucking stop. We make other people money with the best fucking system possible, man. You're not going to be able to find anything like this anywhere else out within the market. So in terms of the overall trades, man, in terms of tomorrow's levels, well, if you look at the daily fucking chart, we have the green, red, green pattern. So SPY had a gap up. It reversed the fucking gap. I called out this pattern that I was studying yesterday. So in terms of tomorrow, this is what you need to be aware of. You need to be aware of buying the fucking dips. Just keep on buying the motherfucking dips, man. We're going to be buying the key fucking dips. So in terms of the fucking dips that we're going to be fucking buying, very fucking simple. Guys, I know, I understand the swearing is fucking crazy. I get it, but it's just, man, I'm telling you, when you have a green day this fucking big, I'm telling you, when you have this many fucking wins, it's hard to fucking stop, man. It really fucking is, because we know we got it like that. Nobody else is fucking doing this, man. You go on these other fucking channels, they're not teaching you this. They don't give you the levels. They don't give you the game plan. They don't give you the strategies. This is the only fucking channel that actually makes you self-sufficient, that sets you up for success and makes you money before you even join the fucking group. And then when you join the fucking group, you're like, dude, it's a fucking 100 times better in the fucking group. It's nonstop fucking win over here. But anyways, man, look, there is a small drop. We need to pay attention to a small drop. So right here, we closed at 542. Next day is low of day at 540. So I'm a 2-point drop. So this is going to be the game plan heading to tomorrow. We're going to buy the motherfucking dips. That's the game plan, man. So we ended up closing at 566.60. The pattern that I showed you in yesterday's video, right? To understand this more, you got to watch yesterday's video. But we're buying the motherfucking dips. So in terms of the dips, man, 559. I'm keeping an eye on 559. I'm keeping an eye on 558. I want to buy a nice little dip, right? So that's going to be the game plan heading tomorrow. If I'm seeing a bullish pattern, a bullish trend reversal 30-minute confirmation at that overall level, we can attempt to buy the dips, man. I would just, in a sense, in terms of a true bearish flip tomorrow, 557.30. If we go under 557.30, that cracks, reacts as a resistance, that's going to be a bearish flip. And then we drop to 555, then we drop to 553. So based off of what I'm seeing, man, to really maintain bullish, we need to stay above 558. In an ideal world, we need to hold above 559, right? So in terms of the level that we cannot crack, we need to stay above 558. In terms of bears taking full fucking control, below 557.70, they take control. It's going to flush to 554, right? So with that being said, man, in terms of the game plan for calls, I'm keeping an eye on 558. I'm keeping an eye on 559 overall zone. And then in terms of upwards levels, 560.62, right? That's the previous closing price. And then above that is going to be 562. Above that is going to be 564.90, right? So 564.90, and then gap reversal, right? So we want to do put options in terms of resistance, 564.90. If you're seeing a bearish daily candlestick closing towards that level, you can swing trade puts, right? That's the best level for puts, is that 564.90. That's where literally losing is just a fucking choice, man. We gave you the fucking game plan. If you went back and watched the previous videos, you should have been green as fuck. You should have been in on puts at 561.50 to 562 bearish zone. You should have been in on calls at the fucking gap or at 559 or at 560. All three fucking levels that I gave you for fucking calls worked multiple fucking times and there was multiple fucking confirmations. What the fuck is the excuse, man? What the fuck is the excuse to be fucking red? I look at my fucking team. I see everyone's fucking green, man. You should be going green. You should be fucking flawless. Non-fucking stop, man. Manage your risk and fucking print, man. So, for those of you who want to fucking win, you want to see what this is like in real fucking time, we got a real-time options train alert system, 90% plus win rate, buying far the money option contracts, selling in the money 90% of the time. We add to winners, we quickly add to the winners because when we win, we tend to win very fucking big. We protect our profits and we secure our winnings by setting profit stops. We set profit stops and ensures that we get stopped out for overall profits, and we do not use stop losses. So, like I said, we do the opposite of what everyone you follow is doing. They all tell you to buy something that's expensive. Buy shares, buy in the money options, set stop losses. They risk a lot more. The more you risk, the less you can trade with the cash account, right? Over here, you can make a fuck ton of trades. You have a small cash account? No fucking problem. 30 cents on fucking SPY to 110 a fucking contract. I'm trying to wake some fucking people up here. This is the only fucking way. There is no other fucking way. You want to grow a small account? I'm telling you, the only fucking way possible to actually get somewhere with a small account is far out of the money options. This is what you should be focused on mastering. You master price action, you master intuition, you master the market. This is what you should apply it to. Far out of the money option contracts. There's nothing else like this, man. It's perfect for small accounts, and rich people trade this way because if you're a good fucking trader and you hold your fucking trades for long periods of times and you trade options, why the fuck would you go in the money? It makes no fucking sense. I'm putting in less money to make bigger percentage gains, which is less risk. I'm paying less on my contracts. I'm risking less. And not only am I making bigger percentage gains, but I'm making bigger dollars. The only thing is, I got to hold a little bit longer. But a big advantage to doing this as well is cheap, low risk, no fucking stop losses. Yeah, the only fucking system in the fucking world you're going to find where there is no stop losses. What the fuck is a stop loss? Dude, I had these SPY calls at 25 cents. They dropped to 5 cents. They went in the money. They went back to 30 fucking cents plus. What the fuck is a stop loss? Just hold, sell in the fucking money. It's going to work 90% plus of the fucking time, man. I'm putting you on to the motherfucking game. We have the whole entire fucking day for our strike to go in the fucking money. That's all we do. We buy far the money. We're fucking golden. And then we go in the motherfucking money, man. And then we sell that fucking contract. It's so simple. Losing's a fucking choice, man. For those of you who want to fucking win, it's the first link down below in the description. I give you the game plan, I give you the levels, I give you the strategies, and it all fucking works, man. I'm trying to make this shit so there's just no fucking excuse. There's no fucking excuse to be red. There's no fucking excuse if you want to join to not be able to fucking join. There's no fucking excuse. Winning is a personal fucking choice, man. I give you the levels, I give you the game plan, I give you the fucking strategies, I give you the opportunity to make a fuck ton of money and to be self-sufficient before I ask you for any fucking thing. So if you want to actually fucking print non-fucking stop, it's the first link down below within the description. Continue to manage your risk and continue to stay self-sufficient as well, man. Use the levels, use the strategies. It's going to print non-motherfucking stop. I'm telling you, I got a lot of multi-motherfucking millionaires watching my shit, implementing my shit. It's going to keep on fucking working. This shit ain't by accident. This shit works for a fucking reason. So it's the first link down below in the description if you want to win non-motherfucking stop.